Open your YouTube feed and you'll see them. Bright red arrows, shocked faces, and bold text claiming that Polygon is heading to $100. It's a captivating dream. At $100, a simple $1,000 investment today would turn into a life-changing fortune. But in the world of high-stakes crypto, dreams without data are just traps. While the Moon Boys are selling you a fantasy, the real institutional players are looking at a much different chart. One that involves GigaGas, upgrades, a 10 billion token supply, and the cold, hard math of market capitalization. Today we aren't here to hype you up, we're here to give you the reality check. We are going to debunk the $100 lie, analyze the actual 2026 roadmap, and look at the disbelief phase that could send prices plummeting before the real recovery begins. Is Polygon a sleeping giant ready to explode, or are investors being fed a mathematical impossibility? If everyone is telling you a coin will go up 1000x, they usually aren't looking at the math, they're looking for an exit. Let's start with the most important formula in finance. Market cap equals price x circulating supply. Currently, Polygon, which has migrated from MATIC to POL, has a total supply of approximately 10 billion tokens. For one single POL token to reach $100, the market cap of Polygon would have to hit $1 trillion. To put that number into perspective, $1 trillion is nearly triple the current market cap of Ethereum and roughly the same size as the entire Bitcoin network during most of 2024 and 2025. For Polygon, a Layer 2 scaling solution, to be worth 3 times more than the very Layer 1 it settles on is economically illogical. It would require Polygon to not only flip Ethereum but to essentially become the single most dominant financial entity on the planet. While we love the technology, the $100 prediction isn't just optimistic. It's a mathematical lie designed to get views. To be a successful investor in 2026, you have to stop chasing the 100x and start looking for the realistic 10x. Can a project be a massive technological success but still a mediocre investment if you bought in at the wrong price? So, if $100 is out of the question, what is actually possible? In the 2026 landscape, Polygon is in a stabilization phase. Many conservative analysts and data models are looking at a target of 60 cents by the end of 2026. While that might not sound as exciting as $100, it represents a significant 400 to 500% move from the current lows we've seen in early February 2026. This growth is driven by the AggLayer, the technology that finally unifies the fragmented liquidity of all Layer 2s, making the user experience seamless. Looking further ahead to 2030, a target of $2 to $3 becomes the bull case. This assumes that the alt season momentum returns and that Polygon successfully captures the majority of the real-world asset, RWA, market. At $2, Polygon would have a market cap of $20 billion, a highly realistic figure for the value layer of the internet. This roadmap isn't about overnight riches, it's about a decade-long transition where Polygon becomes the global standard for digital transactions. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and the current price action is just the warm-up. What if the true bottom isn't actually in yet, and the market has one more trap waiting for the retail crowd? Now, we have to talk about the part no one likes to hear. The bear case. Markets rarely move in a straight line, and currently Polygon is showing signs of a disbelief phase. Technically, the price has been testing heavy support around the 10 cents level, but several technical warnings suggest we haven't hit the max pain point yet. If broader macro conditions weaken or if the Ethereum ecosystem faces further regulatory scrutiny, we could see a final flush out. A 50% drop from current levels isn't just a possibility, it's a scenario many professional traders are hedging for. This would put POL in the 5 cents to 8 cents range. While this would cause panic for the casual observer, for the long-term believer, this is the golden zone. This is where weak hands exit and institutional accumulation begins. History shows that the biggest rallies often begin right after a project is declared dead by the general public. If you see 5 cents on the screen, don't ask if it's dead. Ask yourself if the 2026 roadmap has actually changed. In crypto, the most dangerous thing you can hold isn't a falling coin, it's a false hope. Ultimately, the future of Polygon is bright, but only if you view it through a lens of reality. By using the market cap formula, we've debunked the $100 myths and focused on the realistic roadmap of 60 cents to $2. We've acknowledged the bear case and the potential for a disbelief drop to the 5 cents range. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a foundational investment in the infrastructure of the future internet. The 2026 roadmap emphasizes technical warnings over social media hype. It rewards the disciplined investor who understands that value is built in the boring phases of accumulation, not the loud phases of the bull market. Polygon is winning the war for adoption, but the price reflects a market that is still waking up to that fact. If you want to build wealth in this space, you have to be willing to see through the sensationalism and stick to the math. The crypto market in 2026 is more complex than ever, and staying updated with grounded, data-driven insights is the only way to protect your portfolio. If you appreciate this level of honesty and technical analysis, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We are here to help you navigate the noise and find the real value in the blockchain revolution. Don't let the lies dictate your strategy. Stay updated with us for the latest insights into Polygon and the wider world of decentralized finance. Take full control of your crypto with Ledger Live. Manage thousands of coins and NFTs securely in one place. Buy, swap, stake, and grow your portfolio with ease. Trusted by 7+ million users, Ledger Live keeps your assets safe by integrating with Ledger hardware wallets for maximum security. Say goodbye to third-party risks and hello to true financial freedom. Download Ledger Live now. Click the link in the description to get started. Crypto taxes don't have to be a nightmare. Coinly calculates your taxes in under 20 minutes. No spreadsheets, no headaches. Sync your crypto assets with one click. Whether you're trading, staking, or using DeFi, import your trades, track your portfolio, and generate ready-to-file tax reports effortlessly. Join thousands who trust Coinly to simplify their crypto taxes. Make tax season stress-free. Click the link in the description to get started with Coinly today. The information contained herein is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing herein shall be construed to be financial, legal, investment, or tax advice. The content of this video is solely the opinions of the channel owner, who is not a licensed financial advisor or registered investment advisor. Trading cryptocurrencies poses a considerable risk of loss. Please use your best judgment when dealing with cryptocurrencies and don't invest money that you cannot afford to lose. The channel does not guarantee any particular outcome.